Good evening, friends. In the series of rules I've been talking about on changing interpersonal behavior, the rules. The first rule I talked about, you might not have a disease that behavior change can cure. The second, pick the right thing to change. Third, don't delude yourself about what you really must change. Fourth, don't hide from the truth you need to hear. Rule 5, there is no ideal behavior. And sixth, I spoke yesterday, was if you can measure it, you can achieve it. And today, I'll talk about yet another important rule, rule number 7 in changing. The rules is that if you really want to change and you want to be effective, you see, then monetize the results, create a solution. When I say monetize the result and the create a solution, it means, or you can say the same narrative, same metrics you apply to yourself to change behavior can be applied to other people, especially if money is the part of the equation. Again, I give example of my very dear friend, close friend. He tells me he suddenly noticed that his children are getting vulgar words, bad words from outside inside the house. So he came up with a very bright idea that when he noticed that all the trash talks and vulgarity, his children they bringing home from school or from friends and all that. So what he said, what he thought, he established is an experiment he did. He established a swear jar in for his family in the home itself, and applied the universal rule for everybody else. He says anyone who uses a profane language, anybody who uses a vulgar language, a bad language, utters a bad word in the house, he will simply deposit as a punishment 10 bucks, 10 rupee coin into that swear jar. And everybody has to follow the rule. Once they adopted this method, after a week, suddenly he realized that the fine of 10 rupees per day for a vulgar word, for a bad word, for a profanity, he had deposited the maximum number of coins. And he was very upset. And the realization comes to him that he was the one who was using the maximum vulgar bad words in the family without even realizing, because he didn't uh, uh, notice. And my friend, this is what monetizing does. You, he only came to know that the biggest foul-mouthed person in the family was he himself by putting that, monetizing the fault, monetizing the punishment does this instantly, and realization comes in, my friend. There are all sorts of ways to incentivize people to change their behavior. I know many friends who have their in their institution, they distribute incentives based on good work. So it's a good reward. If you have a monetize the rewards, if you do this, you will get this. Through challenges, people will do well and people will change for better. You put in the monetize and initiate competition. It is for the punishments also and for the rewards both. I can give you many examples where I've noticed the environmental functioning, and ultimately anybody looks for, anybody, all employees, everybody looks for what benefits ultimately they get themselves. And there is no benefit greater than the financial benefit. I remember while in service, you see all these waiters service, they used to break crystal glasses, nice cutlery, crockery, gold plated crockery in the regiment. And as a youngsters who are the property member or someone used to shouting at the waiters, and always when he checks his inventory, finds something broken. So one of the senior officer used to be there. He used to simply smile and say, "No, don't shout." What do you do? Simply impose a punishment, a financial deduction. You see that. The moment you impose that financial penal deduction, he will make sure that in life he may slip himself, he break himself, but he will never break the items. Monetizing the results certainly creates a solution, my friend. There are many ways you can be in, you apply yourself, your ingenuity, and initiate this step. Apply this rule, monetizing the results. It will create better solutions, and it will definitely improve the standards. You can monetize the punishments and end the problem, or you can monetize the results and create a solution. My friends, remember this rule: monetizing the results, create the solution. Either way, it works. Try applying this rule. Thank you very much.